Grand National Championships.
Hello, 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 hello. You're listening to Grand National Championships on the Internet. My name is Alistair St. Hill. With me tonight is Corin LaPointe Atchison.
Hi.
Jotham Horatio Fady.
Hi.
And James Jingleheimer Schmidt McLeod. Now it seems weird that I said one of Corin's actual names.
Yeah, well, two of them.
And I'm not sure. Do you typically go by your hyphenate, LaPointe Atchison, or does that mess up too many bureaucratic systems?
Oh, I purposefully try to mess up those systems.
Jamming the systems.
That's right.
Corin's
what does
we
your
call
license say?
A culture jammer.
It has my hyphenated name.
He uses it's like at symbols and hashtags and stuff.
It's webdings.
Leet speak.
It's just like one of those smiley faces, but with a completely flat mouth, like have a day.
Ooh. I love that one.
The upside down smiley face?
There's the flat eyes.
No, I don't. Well, I'm just saying, I don't know what the upside down smiley face means.
I didn't mean upside down. I said just flat. Like where you have like a mouth that's not smiling or frowning. It's just straight across. I said like have a day instead of have a nice day or have a bad day.
Unaffected.
Unaffected. That's what they call him. Corin Unaffected LaPointe Atchison.
There we go. I got a fake name now, too.
Oh! If you have anything you'd like to impart to us during the program, or once you see the program, our email address here is us@thegncshow.com. Follow us on social media at The GNC Show. You can visit thegncshow.com for all kinds of show-related information. And if you'd like to call and leave a voicemail or possibly have one of us answer, the number is 727-379-4335. Corin, you keep shaking your head like that, I'm going to secretly forward it to your number, and then you can take some of these strange misguided calls. Most of the calls that have come through to our Google Voice number have been show related, voicemail left and all that stuff, but occasionally there have been other things. Like didn't we get like some bizarre kind of like rogue text messages from at one time?
That was me.
That was you who was doing that. You were just testing the system. I'm going to
jamming it, man.
Put it to its limits. No, we got like a text message, which is, yeah. Oh yeah. I told you this sometime in October, we got a message that just said, "What are you and Tomas up to today?"
And did you respond?
No, and then someone at one point just texted wheel, which I think, because our phone number is paper wheel, right, if you look at it alphanumerically, and someone just texted wheel to it.
Cool.
I would say eating tomatoes. That's how I would respond.
Eating
tomatoes. What are you and
Tomas
doing? I would say eating tomatoes.
Now, are you thinking Tomas like it's similar to tomatoes? Like because it's...
That could have been my train of thought.
Okay.
Jotham doesn't know how his mind works.
Yeah, I try not to examine it too much or else I might lose the magic.
Yeah.
Well, we have had a full... Sorry, were you going to say something, Corin?
I didn't know people could text, or I didn't remember. I think that's a nifty thing, and people should text us.
Okay, yeah, everybody... I feel like people would be more excited, more inclined to send a text than to have to possibly hear their voice over a podcast. I mean, we're going to make fun of them if they have speech impediments or even if they just sound less intelligent than us.
Which is everybody.
You receive pictures.
We can manipulate it to have them say whatever we want to say.
Exactly. Yeah, your voice is your password. That was the catchphrase from some Sneakers. Was there like a Robert Redford movie about hacking in the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
Sneakers.
Robert
Redford. A blind man
Redford?
drove a van.
He's the one that killed Natalie Wood, right?
Wait, was Christopher Walken involved in that? Natalie Wood's death?
I think so.
He was there.
He was there, supposedly.
That's interesting. I mean, that's Christopher Walken has so much going on that's not even the first thing you talk about when Christopher Walken comes up, which is nuts.
Yeah. Boats, man.
Weapon of choice. You know what I'm saying? That was the Spike Jonze directed
Fatboy Slim.
Fatboy Slim song.
Correct.
That was a jam. We recently revisited the video here in this household, the video to Weapon of Choice, and it holds up. He's still floating around there or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Good work.
Doing his weird
There was
stuff.
a Fatboy Slim song on a documentary I watched this week.
What was the
about
documentary?
The Heaven's Gate cult. That happened in the 90s. They killed themselves in 97, so that makes sense.
Praise You? Did that show up?
Probably.
That's a good cult
97.
song.
Wow, that's a big year. That's like
Praise You is that's when I graduated high school, 97.
yeah. That's OK Computer. That's Richard G. James album, right? That year, big year for music.
Big year for music.
Cool stuff, for cool music.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know it back then, but we were really living in a golden age. So, text messages.
Text us.
Well, we have been a full week since the last time we recorded. Actually, now it's been a week and a couple of days. So I would imagine we all have tons of stuff to report. And that's why I feel completely confident saying, Jotham, what have you been up to in this last week or so? Raise your
All
arms.
right. Let's see. It's my birthday this week.
Woo!
Happy birthday, Jotham.
So,
Happy birthday.
thank you.
You did it.
Not a big birthday person, but I've enjoyed my birthday this week.
Okay.
You know, I saw my parents on Sunday. They got me 5 pounds of stone crab.
Oh.
We had a nice little feast. Yeah, that was nice. A
Wait.
little outside.
Did your
How much
parents
meat is-
gathering?
Your parents brought you stone crab?
No, I went to their house
Oh.
in Seminole.
Okay.
But they had it wrapped up for you. Just
Oh,
kidding.
no,
It's
I
like had a
cracked
bow
it.
on it.
No, I got crab juice all over me.
Oh,
Stone crabs
It
got
was a
those,
real immersive experience.
they've got those like thick, those like the thick claws, right? Like the thick shells. Like, so how much of the 5 pounds is actually like edible crab, would you say?
I don't know.
Depends
gotta
on
be
A
how
quarter of it, a third of it, a half
strong
of it.
you
I
are.
have no idea. It was a lot. It was a lot for 4 people.
Okay.
I figure any gathering of 4 or more people eating stone crabs, there's usually at least one hospitalization for having an artery severed by a stone crab claw
I had a
remnant.
few close calls,
but
but
no casualties.
no casualties. No casualties. So did that on Sunday. On the day before, I went hiking on the Green Swamp Wilderness Preserve. Yes, that's what it is.
Green swamp.
Corin, it was pretty cool. I know it's Florida, but it was a pretty cool hike.
It doesn't
Flat,
have
huh?
enough elevation changes for Corin.
Yeah, it
Man.
was about like 45 feet of elevation change for an 8.5 mile hike.
Eh,
The
It's
grade
fine.
definitely does not meet Corin's requirements.
doesn't make
No.
the grade.
It's not what Corin would call a qualifying hike.
Did you see any
Green
gators?
Swamp. What area? Yeah, what area is that in? Did you walk on any gators, like Dexter style?
No, we saw no wildlife. I did step in either decided it's bear or pig shit. Somehow on this 8.5 mile hike, I stepped in it.
I like that you're the one who decides that.
Well,
I've stepped in
I mean,
something. I declare it to be pig shit.
It was pretty large. Pretty large. I mean, I guess it could have been a horse, but it would have been weird to have a horse on this path.
Maybe it was a triceratops who was sick, like in Jurassic Park.
Maddie consulted a scat like diagram thing.
A scat app?
It probably didn't have pictures. I would have liked pictures. I think she just went by text.
I would
And
not like
I would
pictures.
like
She's a
a
scientist.
I would like an app where you just take a picture of the pile of shit and it just tells you what
Crowdsource it.
animal it is. Like, I don't see why that's so difficult to create.
It instantly sends
It
it to
has
every
to
other
exist.
of all the other apps users so they can help you identify it.
Yeah.
There's
it's,
someone at a college working on that, UF or something, you know?
cloud source.
Yeah. I got a new pan for my birthday. I'm excited about. Got a new it's for crispy eggs and other things. I don't know what else to do with it yet, but that's the only thing I've used it for, and it was perfect. So, nice pan. It's gonna last a long time.
Saw that pan.
I love
Excited about this pan.
I love a good pan. Every time I get a new pan, it's an exciting day.
Yeah, very exciting.
Crispy
The
eggs
last one has done me well.
and other
Shout
things.
out All Clad. So, what else did I do? Oh, pickleball on Friday nights has been canceled because I went last Friday, but apparently there was a COVID outbreak, so that's no longer happening.
Right after you joined, too, huh?
Yeah, man.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, very suspicious. And it's funny because I think back to one lady, like, I feel like someone was using hand
Who's screaming,
sanitizer.
I have coronavirus.
No, she said, we're not all snowflakes. So anyways, maybe it was her.
Yeah.
You know what?
I thought
Until
the comment was directed
Let's
at me
just decide that
directly
it was.
because I was
until
the
any
youngest person
further
there.
information is found, like we'll just assume that she's patient zero.
Yeah. I watched Tenet yesterday.
Nice.
I know Jared's seen that 2 or 3 times.
Like 3 times.
Dude, I think you need about 3 times.
You do.
It was so complicated. So complicated.
But that
and I watched
third
it
or
at
fourth
home
viewing, you're
with
like,
subtitles.
oh, yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it, but it was very complicated. Few pauses, few rewinds. I now own the movie, so I will be watching it again.
You're
but I
the
enjoyed it.
second person in my life today, I think, who's told me that they bought Tenet without, any first viewing. They just,
I was trying to stream it on the Fire Stick, and it just I kept getting interrupted, and it was probably like a 720p stream. I just wasn't loving it.
Oh.
So
Can you imagine?
You can't have that.
well, it happened. It was yesterday. I took the day off work, and Maddie's like, "It's your birthday. I'm buying you this movie."
Go Jotham.
So yeah, very nice gesture. Oh, and then I cooked these fillets last night.
I saw those on Instagram. My friend, they were crispy crust on the outside.
Oh,
Brown butter.
get me started. Brown butter. I'd never done this before, and it turned out very well for my first time. Very, very pleased and proud of that cook.
You're growing every day as a chef and as an equestrian.
Thank you.
He thought it was a horse that did it before.
I thought it was a bear or a pig.
And not a
That's
horse.
true. He said
not a
it
horse.
could have been a horse because of the size, or a peacock.
Could have been a pony, I suppose. That would have
Like,
fit on the trail nicely.
What did you recognize anything in the droppings? Like you can sometimes tell if it's like an owl. If like
Well,
there's like
I
bones
immediately
in it.
referenced Jurassic Park. The giant. Was that 1 or 2? I can't remember.
There's one.
There's a giant pile of dung,
Yeah.
or whatever they call it in the movie.
I believe
They're like digging through it.
Triceratops.
Triceratops, yeah, exactly.
I think we talked about this briefly, 4 minutes ago.
Was I here?
Yeah, I mentioned Jurassic Park.
Huh.
Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Missed that.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
Told you this audio is weird.
I'm getting the show
Every
from
other
2
word.
weeks
Got a
ago.
lot of lag here. A lot of lag. 4 minutes. That's pretty much been my week.
Triceratops, baby. Well, Jared, to what have you been up?
I went paintballing again this past Saturday, and probably got it the worst that I've ever gotten it. Yeah.
Did I see?
I got shot a whole bunch, and I took a couple spills trying to capture the point. Sacrificing my body for the play, kind of thing. Like
You've only
a lot
got
of bumps and bruises and a lot of welts.
You don't have a ton of body left. I mean, we're aging men.
Yeah, I promptly fell asleep for like 8 hours once I got home. Like I was just done.
So
No significant injuries, but I counted of the ones that I could see. I counted 14 welts and bruises in various parts.
In it to win it.
Super fun time.
Are they all on the mend? Any ones seem particularly persistent?
No, the ones that are the worst, the ones that don't break because they just hit you and bounce off. There's no. So yeah, I've got a few of those like on the chest that are like yellow now.
Now, in any of your spills, was anyone concerned about you? Did you do anything so terrible?
No, because I was doing heroic shit. People were fucking.
And they thought he was like 20 the way he was moving around.
Look at this
Who's
young
that
man.
young man.
I was
he's got the mask
I was
on.
the only one willing to face the
Risk
danger.
it all.
Yeah. How
Face
old
the
were
danger.
your compatriots?
They're all my late 30s,
20.
early 40s.
Oh, okay, so yeah, that makes sense that they wouldn't jump around like young men and slide into home. That's what you do when you paintball, right? Slide into home. Okay. Try to jump over the catcher.
Yeah, and then Sunday was spent taking ibuprofen and drinking a lot of water.
I take ibuprofen.
You gotta stay
recreationally,
hydrated regardless of injuries.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
just to be ready for next time you're chasing your pump. What's that what you do?
Yep.
Like when
Just like
you
the dragon.
work out,
Always
you chase
chasing
your
it.
pump.
It's never as good as the first time. That first pump is the best.
I also got
So true.
my Christmas present early. My mom sent to me. I got this Fitbit
Fitbit.
Oh yeah.
charge for. It's pretty cool. Yeah,
What's your
it's
heartbeat
amazing
at?
right now.
What's your resting rate?
Yeah.
He's
Or
not
are we-
resting right now.
It's
He's doing the show. He's not resting.
That's I was.
That's right.
I apologize.
79 right now. 79 reading.
Hey.
I think my lowest resting has been like in the
That's a
60s.
number.
Just slightly elevated, just like the blood's flowing, the synapses are firing. You know.
But what I've really I've used it to go on runs, and a couple like the metrics that it gather are pretty cool. But one thing that I've used it for is when I've been playing Call of Duty Warzone.
Oh my god.
And Battle Royale, I wear it so you can see the heart rate. And once you get to the end of the match, when it's just a couple people left and you're hiding, like there's a crazy spike at the end. 'Cause I was always wondering like what my heart rate actually gets up to around that time. So now I have like actual metrics. It's kind of cool.
It's really cool.
He's gonna start tracking it all. You can do like long-term charts and stuff.
Jared friend requested me on Fitbit, and I was like, "Oh no, he's gonna see how little I actually exercise." I got the thing here. The thing I use it for the most is tracking how bad my sleep is. It's
I haven't worn it to bed yet.
oh,
yeah.
it's fucked up. It shows you how many times you wake up during the night, and like it's just like all these spikes.
How does it know you wake up?
I don't know. I didn't
It
ask
just
it.
does.
I just trust it.
That's a
It audibly
Okay.
asks you if you're awake.
You up?
no.
What are you
Go
doing?
away.
It's like one
you,
long
are you
loud
asleep?
whistle. Did you hear
Getting a
that?
snack, Fitbit.
So, do you think you'd be able to wear that out on the paintball field, or are you scared you'd?
That's the plan, Johnny.
You'd take a paintball straight to it.
Next outing is at the end of January, so I'll be able to report after that.
Exciting.
Jotham, do you think are you ever going to take part in this in these paintball shenanigans?
I keep kicking the can down the road, but eventually I think I will make it there.
I don't think it's for me.
I don't know if it is either. That's why I haven't done it. It seems fun, but then I had a lot of fun hiking too.
I will say,
Was anyone
that-
shooting little painful pellets at you while you were hiking?
No.
Okay,
No,
so
they
that
were
might
not.
be something you're not into if you liked the hike.
Yeah, true.
One of the my buddies who comes out brought his very young son out for the first time. He's I think he's like 8 or 9. I'm not exactly sure, but he wanted to come out. So I guess a friend told him, he's like, if you want to come out, like you have to understand like what it feels like to be hit. So he's like, well, then shoot me, Dad. Like, he asked his dad to shoot him with a paintball.
Yeah.
Cut me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he did.
Oh.
And the kid, he's like, I want to do it. And then he came out and he just kept saying over and over again, I'm having the best day of my life.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
The kid was totally into it, like was totally gung ho about it.
That's not
That's
where
one
I
of the
expected that
reasons.
to go.
That's one of the reasons I couldn't take part, because I can't have that kid just totally cool doing like dropping and rolling and popping up and shooting me in the head, and then I cry because it hurts.
That kid's a future Purple Heart medalist, you know?
He did get hit.
combat wounded soldier. Is that what you're saying?
Do you have to? You don't have to be wounded.
Isn't that what a Purple
That's
Heart
exactly
is? A
what
combat.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can
That
get
is-
maybe
How about an award
Medal
for
of Freedom.
your?
You know, just
I don't know. Yeah, doing cool stuff or whatever. You know,
That is
Stuff
one of
that
them
people
too.
are
Yeah,
impressed
Medal of
with.
Cool Stuff
stuff people are impressed
from the
with.
president.
Captain liked this.
I bestow onto you this medal of
Well, I hope
cool
that kid
shit.
doesn't get wounded.
Thank you,
Medal of
Jotham.
awesome.
I just want to say I hope that kid doesn't get wounded. It's very big of Jotham.
Full disclosure, though, I was the first
Full
one to shoot
disclosure.
him. I was
You shot him?
I was the first one to shoot him in the first match, and I just had because he wasn't looking at me, and I shot him in the back also. He wasn't looking at me, and he didn't know I was there, and I had all the time in the world to like line it up. I just did once, just hit him one time. I
Getting
didn't let
in
it- I
close
didn't-
to.
Yeah. So I had to tell Keith, my buddy Keith, that I shot his son in the back. I shot a child soldier in the back.
Oh my god.
How'd it feel?
It was easy. I mean,
I feel easy.
That's how it starts.
Didn't
I
have
felt
to think.
nothing.
Yeah.
Is that should that be concerning?
I was hoping to feel something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Make me feel anything. Even shooting a child.
Finally.
That tickled me.
Anything since your ibuprofen fix on Sunday? Anything exciting during the beginning of this week? You do most of your living on the weekends. You're like after midnight, rocking to the dawn. You know?
Weekend
About
warrior.
all that.
Judas Priest.
I went to the drum circle
No,
Sunday.
you didn't.
Yeah, I'd never been. I was led there. I was brought there by somebody.
Was it a lady?
Well, yeah, was it a
Yeah.
pretty lady?
Of course.
Of course it was.
Yeah, it was.
And it was fine. I mean, it's whatever.
You can talk shit about it. I mean,
There's
I've
a bunch
been.
of people on the beach, and they're playing drums and dancing, much as you might expect.
Listen,
And
Now,
lot of hula hoops.
did you borrow a drum? Did you bang the
did not.
gong?
but there's always this Sunday. I mean,
Is there?
It's true.
I gotta, I'm into it.
You got
whatever.
the itch. You got the itch.
You know what? You don't let people's weird opinions about drum circles define what you enjoy, Jared.
That's right.
I like that.
Well, as the weeks go on, we're gonna see more drums in the background at his place. We'll see how into it he really is.
A couple of dreads forming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have a timpani back there.
Puka shell
for sure.
necklace. Yeah.
tie-dye.
Pooks, the pooks, puka shell.
The pooks.
But, puka shell. People not hearing what I said?
What?
There's triceratops poop.
Give me
Puka
4
shell
minutes.
necklaces.
He
Nobody's
said the
hearing me.
pooks. That was fun. That got me.
I do like calling them the pooks. Like once people are familiar with your ensemble.
Oh, I forgot my pooks. Gotta go home.
Kind of sounds Australian.
Take me to PacSun now.
It does
Need the
sound
pooks.
Australian. It does sound Australian, Jotham, the Pookies.
The sunglasses guy would have his pooks.
Oh, the kid who
Aye.
threw the party.
Mm-hmm.
You need
Everybody
someone to
loves
get.
my pooks.
If
I
you need
can't
someone to
do
get
accents.
pooks for you, I'll do it. Well, no, it's gone for me too.
Blame if you want, pooks.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah. Jared can't. Nobody can do an impression of this kid.
Corin.
I would never sully his memory.
He died.
Yeah.
Sully, that's the guy who landed the plane on the Hudson, right?
Mhm.
He did. He
Mm-hmm.
He also had
Sully
pooks.
loved his pooks. Yeah.
And loved to party. Right?
yeah,
Wasn't
of
he a
course,
drunk?
Corin.
Yeah.
He's
What
a
are you
pilot,
talking about?
right?
You're thinking of the character that Denzel Washington played in Flight.
Yeah.
Sully was as sober as a judge. You watch your mouth.
Close enough. They all land in planes crazy.
All pilots are full of shit.
They all land in planes. Great.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch that new Judge show with Bryan Cranston on Showtime?
No,
No.
because it isn't just about a guy getting making sure his kid doesn't go to jail for murder or something.
Yeah, it was rated so poorly. I was kind of offended with how poor it was. Rated like 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's better than 40%. It's just not treading any new ground. But the production value is high. It's acted well.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You
I
seem
don't
very
have,
suspicious, and that's fine.
I
go
don't
rate
have
it.
Showtime.
I give it at least a 50.
You heard it here, folks.
50
Hot take.
on
Hot
some
take of the
sort
night.
of scale.
Well,
A 50 out of 200.
We have a very dumb
A
state.
25%.
Corin, what have you been up to this week?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I went down to Portland for the weekend. I saw my new place. I looked at some offices and had an okay time. I have been pretty solitary in Seattle. Like I have two people essentially in my bubble, and they both work with me in the office. And so I had my first encounter with like navigating COVID bubbles and like those discussions around that, because I like went to stay with one friend and then went to stay with my other buddy, and then had somebody else come over to the house, and then there was a dinner planned on Sunday, and we all had to like get together and talk about who we've seen and where we, you know, like what kind of vulnerable populations are in our lives, and like it was very awkward, and I had to like cancel plans on Sunday and like not do things because there were too many people involved.
Question marks.
Yeah, so it was weird.
Well, it sounds like you're being cautious, which is very important. That doesn't happen too much down here. Like you said, Florida, you wild.
No one cares here.
Yeah, we're still on lockdown. It's been extended until at least February or March.
And it gets dark at like 4:15, right?
Yeah, it's completely dark by 5. Like dark. So
I told you my company holiday party was canceled, not due to COVID.
Right.
Yeah, the
but
boil water.
due
Boil
to,
water.
because the boil water warning in Tampa.
And what, it was to go see a movie?
Yeah, I guess at AMC theaters you can like, they're doing a thing now where you can rent out a whole theater and play a movie for like a party of 20 people, like maximum. So yeah, we're gonna watch Die Hard.
Die Hard.
It
Oh
canceled
shit, I watched that this
last
week.
day.
Why is it so long?
It's awesome.
Because they've got
So
a particular story to tell, and they didn't end it before the story was done. Joking.
yeah,
That's
they
why.
needed every minute.
They used that
it's a Christmas
screenplay
movie?
as a teaching aid for as an example of a perfectly paced story.
Yeah.
So take that.
You ever see
Chill
that?
them.
Sure.
Did you
Too
ever
long.
Did you ever see that movie Adaptation?
Yeah, the green drugs.
Yeah, exactly. You remember he at one point, the Charlie Kaufman character goes to a screenwriting class.
I don't remember that.
He goes to a screenwriting class, and the Brian Cox plays the screenwriting teacher, but he's based on a real guy who gives these seminars, these lectures on screenwriting. And I think he's the guy who like uses Die Hard as like part of the, on what as an example of what a perfectly paced screenplay is. Anyway, so I'm saying you got a lot of pushback on this Die Hard's too long thing. What I wanted to mention though is that I heard someone say, if you want to avoid the whole Die Hard Christmas, because it comes up every Christmas, sometimes you just need to take a Christmas off from Die Hard. I've heard that a good action movie that takes place at Christmas time that people should check out, The Long Kiss Goodnight with Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson.
And Die Hard 2.
And Die Hard 2, which we tried to watch
Also Christmas.
this past weekend. It's doesn't move quite like Die Hard 1. It's a little bit long.
Oh, not paced very well.
Poorly paced.
Poorly paced.
And Gremlins. That's my.
That's a Christmas flick.
Yeah.
And then
like
Gremlins 2 has a reference to President's Day, I think. Like, because
Gremlins 2 is a President's Day movie.
Because Gremlins 2 is kind of like a parody of Gremlins 1. And like Gremlins 1 has that scene where like is it Ione Skye? No, not Ione Skye. What's her name? Is talking about
Is it Phoebe Cates?
Phoebe Cates. Phoebe Cates is talking about like Christmas and some horrible tragedy that happened on Christmas.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Gremlins 2, they do it
Yeah.
like they're making fun of that scene. And she's talking about like President's Day and seeing a guy who looks like Abraham Lincoln or something.
So good. I love Gremlins too. It's kind of I think that's a perfect stupid movie. Like,
It's been so long since I just remember there was an electric
I don't
one.
remember either.
Yeah.
And there was one who had a crazy normal voice, or did
Yeah,
he have like a crazy normal deep voice?
Yeah, he talked like a
Tony
mid-Atlantic accent, like an old
Did he?
movie. Yeah. There was a lady one. There was, all kinds of fun ones.
There were all kinds of weird ones. There was
Spider
there was
one.
a lady one. There was one that could shoot electricity.
Let's get back to the lady one for a
the
second.
two weirdest type of things you can be, either an electric dude or a lady.
Lady Gremlin.
So I did some Lady Gremlins this week. Went to Portland. Saw my electric dude. What else happened? Oh, speaking of green drugs, I watched The Queen's Gambit. It was an excellent television program on Netflix about a chess-playing young woman who gets her chess superpowers at an early age from starting to do drugs. So
That's cool.
Green drugs.
Yeah, she takes green pills and they make her hallucinate, and then she can see all the chessboard on her ceiling.
Whoa.
Yeah, which is how I got so good
Cool.
at.
I
So
just
it's
want
like
to attain this power.
That's how I got so good at pickleball.
That's right.
It's like train spotting. Did she see a baby walking on the ceiling, doing all the chess moves?
Yeah, and then dancing.
Doing all the chess.
I guess
Head
up two
spins
and
around.
across one for the knight or something. Diagonal for the bishop, etc.
You got it.
See, I'm a bit of
Somebody
a
can
Queen's
play chess.
Gambit myself.
Yeah, that's been it. I mean, been working. Good work news. Everything's going well. I'm, getting raises and bonuses and like.
Ooh.
I know. I got a new position now as well. I'm gonna be teaching again in the fall at a law school.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Professor.
I know.
Inspiring young minds.
Now you can wear those jackets with the tweed, like the elbow pads.
That's right. Again, Jotham,
Smoke
you
pipes.
may not know this, but I was previously a professor.
Oh,
Like
I didn't know
Corduroy turtleneck.
Corduroy turtleneck.
That's your professor name.
Yeah.
Oh, Professor Corduroy Turtleneck from Hogwarts.
I specialize in unctions. Alistair didn't like that. He had to take a sip of his water there. Oh, good
Gotta
finish.
stay hydrated.
Whether you're injured or not, you got to stay hydrated. I know someone who always used to say that.
Stay ready.
Yeah.
And hydrated.
Yeah. So that's been it. It's been an exciting and fun-filled week of chess hallucinations and good work.
That's why I like Corin's weeks, is because they always wrap up with like two sentences that two poetic little sentences at the end. And that's why I always it's got a nice cadence to it, even if I don't understand the logic.
That's how I've gotten through most of my life. People just like, oh, he sounds nice.
Talks pretty.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he's
to
talking
his
about,
speech.
but it's fine.
Oh, what have I been up to?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, birthday boy.
I've also had a birthday this week. In fact, it's happening right now as
we
we're
speak.
recording, but not as you're listening to this, dear listener.
The birthday is in your house. It's calling from
In your
upstairs.
Leave your house. So I am, one thing I like to do on my birthday is I not use any social media, because I feel like as people say happy birthday to you on social media, if you respond, it's like you're saying that's the end of the day. Oh, thanks everybody. Don't bother saying happy birthday to me anymore. So like I wait until I look at all the messages coming in. I'm like, oh, that's great. People are saying happy birthday. That's so nice. And then it's like at the end of the night, like I come out from behind a curtain. I'm like, thank you, everyone.
Go like every comment.
Yeah, exactly. Go through.
That's what I did.
Give a little response.
The next day.
Ha, comma, Ted, period. You're the best. Miss you and Sally. But I see people friends even on Facebook or something such, and you'll say happy birthday, and you'll see they'll say something like at 2:00 in the afternoon. What? At 2:00 in the afternoon, they'll say something like, "Thanks everyone for all the birthday wishes." I'm like, you got 10 more hours. Like, you're telling people just to quit saying happy birthday to you. Do you not like it or something? Come on. When do you guys say thanks for the birthday wishes on social media?
Following
next day?
Yeah.
Following day.
Let them all accumulate.
And then you're going to get some stragglers as well.
Exactly. Then you get the belateds.
But I answer each one with 5 paragraphs.
Seeing this message from you means the world, Natasha.
Trying to rekindle old flames.
Person I worked with 11 years ago.
I couldn't help but notice that you did the bare minimum to recognize my birthday.
I felt like half of mine were people I used to work with. Half of them on Facebook yesterday.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Did you get any overly personal ones?
Anybody asking where the party's at?
Yeah.
No one asked this year. Maybe people know.
Words out.
I'm not looking for parties anymore.
Jotham don't party.
Those days are behind him.
It's true.
But I had a splendid day.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Yeah.
Did you get crab?
Thai food and sushi.
Oh, right on. Congratulations. Happy
What's your
birthday.
Thai order?
I'll be honest with you.
Duck, all accusatory.
Duck salad, some pad thai, and some various sushis.
That's a pretty good order.
It's a very good order.
Pad
Thank
thai
you
is
much.
delicious.
It's very delicious.
Can't go wrong.
And they give enough that everybody can have a little bit of it.
How spicy you get it? Oh, you shared, so maybe not too spicy.
Standard spicy. The kids don't like too much spice.
It's a shame.
It's a damn shame. They're not learning properly. I'm spice training them.
Well, they'll eat less if you spice train them. That's why they make the food spicy. When I made the pad thai, that's what the chef told me. They make it spicy so people don't eat so much.
That's
like
not
in a country with less money. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Huh.
Yeah, there's stuff you learned during that cooking course that you still haven't shared with us. I like that you're parsing it out slowly over time. That's pretty cool.
When I worked at Cody's, they would make the bar wings. It would sit out extra spicy so it would make people drink more.
Yeah. Nice.
That seems smart too.
And salty food.
Man, I wouldn't be a good restaurateur because I'm not thinking enough about how to trick people.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make delicious meals.
Be underhanded, yeah. Anyway, we make them real thirsty, see? And we sit behind the bar, see?
Man, I shouldn't have opened this restaurant with a bunch of 1930s gangsters. Meow. Make them eat the real salty food. Meow. And also I was unable to share some of the food because our oldest here in the house, Kyle, who's 15, just got some braces. So they had braces a few years ago, but they were like little kiddish braces, just the first round. And now they've got like their crazy appliances and stuff inside.
Yeah.
So Kyle's in like a whole lot of discomfort. It's only been in for this is like the third day. Just starting to get used to it. Can't eat food normally yet. We'll have to sort out to what extent, food is even edible and for how long. So it's it's pretty stressful.
My favorite go-to when I had face pain from the brace pain was specifically a McDonald's milkshake. It was the perfect consistency to just like get all in there. And it's not like as cold as some things, like so it's not going to make you
slurpee.
Yeah, it's just
That's good
right.
advice. And it's not only for things that Kyle can eat, but also for a medium into which we can crush, like their ibuprofen, them drugs, that good stuff.
Wow, Kyle's gonna be good at chess after this whole thing's done.
Yeah, with everything we're gonna be putting in these McDonald's milkshakes, no doubt, friend. So the other night, after maybe it was the second day, first or second day, whatever. There's in a lot of pain, can't eat anything solid, so I left out. They were like taking a super long shower, just trying to like relax and zone out or whatever, away from the I assume, pulsing and searing pain inside their face and head. So I left out a pentagram made of soup. We had like a Christmas light. So I left a soup pentagram out there, and I was like, set a text message, just, take one of these soups and pray to the Dark Lord, and they'll take your pain away.
And it worked.
So
That's lovely.
It worked perfectly. One other note on our household, we have a lot of like magical guests here, sometimes like creatures that Clara seems to have a crush on. Latest resident, Bumblebee from the Bumblebee Transformers movie. So Bumblebee is staying in our house.
Cool.
Very tough to fit in there, huh?
I think there might be some kind of quality of the magic that brings Bumblebee down to human size when he's in the house with us.
That makes sense.
But yeah, so kind of she's moved on from Slender Man to Bumblebee.
Bumblebee is hunk. A hunk.
Bumblebee is hunk. I do agree with what you said.
I can't even speak.
I thought you were going to say
Thinking about it.
Bumblebee is hung, and I was really
Jesus.
disturbed.
She's 9 years old, Jared.
It's terrible.
So do you guys remember when I ordered a big lot of stickers online? A random assortment. I did it again. It's a fun thing to do. You can get them like on eBay or on Amazon as a lot, for 100 or 300 for
we get it. It's a lot of stickers.
No, you misunderstand. It's a lot. It's not a lot. It's a lot. Okay. First base. So I bought 300 stickers for the family because it's a fun thing. They cost like $10 for 300 stickers, and then everybody can look through them and be like, "Oh, here's one of a panda with guns," or here's a Lego Daft Punk. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get things that maybe
are inappropriate for children to see,
like one like this. Perhaps.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Or
should you explain that to the listener just in case?
Oh, this
Alistair,
one. Okay.
specifically.
Okay, so this one it's a sticker showing two people's feet. One person seems to have.
Are they outside?
Well, it's just on a red background. One person has like their pants down, and the other one is kind of squatting down in front of them.
And doesn't have pants.
Yeah, but she took her pants off and put the shoes back on.
They're both wearing shoes. One of them's wearing Nikes.
Yeah.
It says feeling good, and it looks like there's a sex act happening. There's also, the thing is, there are a lot of ones that I had to kind of like maneuver past children and be like, oh, that one's, you don't get that. Like this lady giving a blowjob to the Chrysler building. See, like, I won't show that to the children. But it's funny here.
So you have to screen them first before you put the lot of stickers out for
public
for
consumption.
general consumption.
Yeah.
Well, it's being done in real time, and I can move fast enough that, they're not necessarily going to grab, Mickey Mouse cocking a gun like this. I mean, that one doesn't bother me quite as much as some of the others. Oh, and do you remember last time, like there was a lot of like North Korean stuff? Okay, so here's this one. This is this one's a thinker. It's Kim Jong-il passing off a nuclear weapon to a baby Kim Jong-un in front of a North Korean flag, and it's like one is old
in a diaper,
old man year, and the one is baby new year, passing from 2011 to 2012.
Oh,
I can't imagine putting that on my laptop
or your car.
Yeah, put it in the rear window.
Put it on your guitar case.
Yeah, make a statement or something. Here's the Statue of Liberty, but like from They Live or something. It's like a skeleton style.
Graffiti artists too.
And here's a chimp wearing like a sandwich board that says "Keep it real."
That's cool.
So, and a lot of these, I mean, I'm showing you some questionable ones, but some of them are just so vague. I don't know what they're supposed to represent, and I always worry that it's like some weird white power stuff, or just like some creepy symbol. Like, who's this guy?
No idea.
He doesn't really have a face. He's all mouth. I'm not doing a reverse image search. I would never. Oh, but see, then there's some that are just like wholesome, good time fun, like Fat Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Dude, that kid knows how to have fun.
What did you say?
That kid knows how to have fun.
Trying to say that kid knows how to have fun.
That kid knows how to have fun. Like lips biting a bullet.
That's all right. It's fine.
Camouflage.
That was like
Rolling
Jared
Stone,
on the paintball field.
Did you say? Oh, that's Jared catching a paintball in his teeth.
Yeah.
There were a few.
They make me wear a mask.
Just sexy ladies.
Oh,
Nothing else. Just a sexy lady kicking her legs up. And yeah, those are about the best ones that I share. Oh, well, except I mean, there is one. There's one here that's, shows up in any good sticker collection. Dark skin Bart Simpson.
Whoa.
I guess would be named Dark Skin Son.
No one asked for that.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody did. It's fine.
And I'm not even sure. It could be a different character. To me, it looks just like Bart Simpson, but with dark skin.
Right.
Yeah.
I think so.
Speaking of stickers, my mother sent me my first guitar that it was in a guitar case. I got this when I was in 6th grade. I don't know how old is that? How old are you in 6th grade?
11, 12?
12.
Yeah, like 12, 13.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying 13 is probably when some of these stickers happened, but the guitar case is covered in stickers.
And what type of stuff were you into back then?
Yeah, I was into some bands and, some irreverent humor.
Tell me about some of this irreverence,
Examples?
bud.
Are you gonna hold the case up?
Yeah, I can go get
Nice.
I can go get the case if you guys want and
Yeah.
show you. All right, here I go.
If you want, I'll show you.
All right, here I go.
There's a lot of
Ready
fun.
right here.
Now this is better than these stickers because this was actually what Corin thought. Like,
wanted.
I'm going to show people how cool I am with these stickers. Like if a girl sees this while I'm playing out at the park or whatever, like
That's why my laptop only has a GNC sticker.
exactly. It's all about marketing. You got to get.
For when I'm in my meetings at work, people can see
What's
You
that you
guys-
got there?
GNC.
Do you guys want to play a quick round of guitar sticker trivia?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this the trivia this week?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. So
Boy.
It's time for every human's favorite question and answer fun game. I already knew that a long time ago. With your host,
Corin Atchison.
oh man. All right, welcome to Guitar Sticker Trivia with Corin Atchison. We're gonna guess what kind of stickers I had on my guitar case when I was
Any
in...
ska bands?
Yes.
All right. Is it okay? Hold on. Voodoo Glow Skulls.
No. This ska band has a name sounds like some kind of demon lord.
Alistair. I forgot I just said the name. Mephistopheles.
Correct.
Wait, so what year are these stickers from? What year?
Between God, I don't know. What year?
I was gonna say Aquabats.
When were you born?
95.
83 was when I was born, so
Okay, so like
15 years after that.
got it.
Now it's 15. What the fuck?
Yeah, wait, you changed it.
Between 13
So we're
and
between like 94 and
1995.
2000.
there's a range, there's a range. I didn't add all the stickers on the first day that I got the guitar case.
Sure.
I feel like an idiot for even thinking that.
I'm saying this in particular for one sticker. There's that I know I didn't get into them until probably 8th or 9th grade,
Limp Bizkit,
A different new metal band.
Corn.
Correct.
Let's see it.
I can't. That'll give away all the answers.
Oh, right.
Come on.
Okay. Do you have any Blink 182 stickers?
No, I wasn't into pop punk back then. I was
Like you are
Pop
now.
punk. There's a clue.
I wasn't.
Pop punk.
Okay.
Well,
Straight
there's-
up punk?
There's no cool punk either.
What genre is represented most heavily?
Radio rock.
New Radicals. Do you have a new Radical sticker on there?
No, but I
Vertical
had that.
Horizon. You into Vertical
say
Horizon?
playground.
I was going to say Vertical Horizon.
That is absolutely the natural progression from New Radicals. That's what you say afterwards. Is Vertical Horizon?
Third Eye Blind?
One of my favorite
Jason
bands.
Mraz?
No,
Third Eye Brown.
stop it.
Come on, bud.
One of my favorite bands was a whiny guy from Chicago who's turned out to be a real weird tool bag.
Ryan Adams?
Whiny, real big in the 90s. Had some
Jay Mascis.
had some big hits on the MTV. One music video in the style of
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, the Smashing Pumpkins, correct.
William Patrick Corgan, he's talking about.
That's him, Billy. I was so into them. Also,
I still like the good stuff. I mean, I'm not going to go see his wrestling shows or like give him
He has
any
wrestling
more
shows?
give him any more money.
That new video really didn't do anything for me.
There's a new video.
There's a
What do
new
you mean?
album and a new video.
Oh, yeah, no need.
no. I have a sticker for
You've
the
seen
local.
The Matrix Reloaded. It's fine. That's all I could think about when I was like watching the video.
Is he still doing
Continue.
like long leather coats?
Yeah.
Oh, bud.
Like that preacher wear.
Preacher
Like
wear.
future preacher.
Ooh.
Not a duster?
But
It's not exactly a duster. It's more like the robe that Neo wears in the Matrix, but a different color.
Hmm.
At least that's what I
I
remember.
think okay. Okay.
Continue with the quiz.
Yes.
Okay. A psychedelic rock band without a bass player.
The Doors.
Correct.
I just went. I don't know. I'm hitting the buttons all wrong. I keep hitting the button instead of saying my name. You have to understand, guys. I have very different responsibilities here than you do. So
An electronic.
I like your confidence. You know you're going to get it right.
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, do you have your own soundboard there too?
Wow, that was perfect. Thought there was two of you.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm not going to joke
Okay,
that.
thank you.
I'm not
We need
going
to isolate that.
Not going to joke that.
How about a band with a guy with a shaved head and a rat tail from the 90s?
Live. That's
yeah,
live
yeah.
right there. Yeah. He alone loves me. I remember that from the song. He told me.
What kind of electronic group from that era had two members who were, wait, was it two or just one, who was solely a dancer?
Oh, Prodigy, right?
Correct. Yeah, Prodigy.
There you go.
Wait, when was Sully a dancer? I thought he sang too.
Well, I mean, there were like three, four guys in the Prodigy, and like at least one was listed strictly as a dancer. And
Really?
Keith
That was just three.
Flint or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes he was a dancer when he wasn't emceeing.
Fire starting.
When he wasn't starting fires.
Correct.
Arsoning.
What else? What else is on here? Oh, I didn't realize. So this is a sticker. This is a weird sticker. It's from our local rock and roll radio station from that era.
97X?
No,
98 rock.
correct. But apparently
The
they.
Power Pig? Oh, that was 93.3.
That's right. They
Oh,
were.
WQ105?
95.7.
Oh, 104.7?
WQIK.
102.5?
WYNF, you mean? You're talking about WYNF. 95 YNF.
Boom.
The Bone. That's right. So
The Bone is so recent.
They promoted a show with this 90s group whose first album featured a real weird shaggy dog on the front.
Beck.
No. I don't know.
Shaggy Dog. First album? Debut album?
Debut album.
And they organized a festival with this band.
I don't know.
98
They
Rock
put on a
did?
show.
It's not the world's. Is it
Livestock?
the world's biggest barbecue?
No.
Oh, is it Livestock?
No. It's just
What?
this sticker, it just says 98 Rock and then the band's name right underneath it.
Doesn't sound right to me. All right, more clues. Better
I don't
clues.
buy it.
Yeah, sounds fake.
Early love interest or romantic partner of Gwen Stefani was
Bush.
Yes, there you go. Bush.
16 Stone.
Yeah.
Oosh.
16 stone. It had a weird
Glycerin.
dog on it, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Did it?
It
I
did.
thought it was a microphone.
That's something else. Oh,
The Brown album?
I think that's it, guys.
I gotta look this up.
Most of them are coming off now, but there's also
I had that same corn sticker on something.
very funny Scotty.
To see some.
Now beam up my
Now beam
clothes.
That's funny.
I see a Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss is on there too. See, there's 98 Rock with Bush.
Guys, do you want
This is
to?
not a shaggy
I think
dog.
I was in support of the president at the time.
Oh, hey guys. Sorry, I'll be right back. 1 second.
Oh, Alistair's gone. What do we get to talk about when he's gone?
There's no shaggy dog.
I swear to God,
remember,
there's a
remember James O'Neill?
no.
You remember that guy James O'Neill?
I don't remember
Some
anyone.
Christian names. Anyways. He worked anyway, he gave me a bass guitar one time and it had a fucking zebra head sticker on it. Has anybody here ever listened to Zebra Head?
No.
Yeah. Neither have I.
I've just seen the CDs. And you still
That was
have
it.
that bass
Alistair's
to
our
this
big
day.
winner this week.
Woo!
Do you guys want to do the real quiz?
Oh, I
No,
guess
just
so.
kidding.
Oh.
I put together the starkest and sparsest of quizzes. It's only 10 questions long. I didn't write down any questions. I just came up with the answers. It's not good. Do you guys want to do it?
Yeah.
Selling it like that? All right.
Oh boy. It's time for every human's favorite question and answer fun game. I already knew that a long time ago. With your host, Alistair St. Hill.
Okay, this is... I'm going to try and just have you guys... I'm just going to try and give you the bare minimum clues and see if that can spur you on to greatness. Okay, so it's based on the Angelina Jolie Lieberman model. We're going to have some titles of movies, titles of artists, musical artists, titles of whatever. Basically, it's all going to they're all going to be phrases that hinge on a common word between the two. First one, pretty easy. I'm going to, like I said, give as simple a clue as possible and see where you take it from there. So Medea and White Christmas. Medea and White Christmas. Medea. What phrase or name might you associate with Medea? And what name or phrase might you associate with White Christmas that have a common word between them? Medea.
None of us know anything about White Christmas.
Could you name even a person associated with White Christmas?
I don't
maybe
think so.
Maybe the singer originally
No,
of
probably
White
not.
Christmas?
No.
Could you use?
I
Could you
know.
Bing
use?
Crosby?
Not bad. Jared, it seemed like he was about to say something. What's up, Jared? You know,
Medea.
I do want to point out there's no penalty for getting a wrong answer. Jared, go. 3-word answer.
Oh.
And if you get the first part, the second one will probably fall into place, even if you don't specifically
The
know
first
it.
clue is just Medea.
Sure. Like, if I say Medea, what's the first thing that you would say back?
Heller.
Tyler Perry.
All right.
Yeah.
That's not bad. So now if you think maybe of a singer,
I can't
Who
think of
might
anybody
have-
named Perry except
Jotham.
Perry
Jotham.
Jason, go.
Tyler Katy Perry.
God damn it.
No.
Tyler Perry.
Like
Cuomo.
I know he's just being funny, right? God damn it.
Right. You're frozen.
I can't believe this.
He's
This
so
is how it
I
ends.
think
disgusted.
we've done this.
This is awkward.
Wow. This is a real
Hello.
power play.
Can you
What
hear
is
me?
his birthday?
Can hear
Hello.
you, yes.
Hi.
Can you see me?
No.
Can you feel me near you? Sorry about that. Something's
Looking
fucked.
for the phone.
Sorry, I'm
Oh, hey, buddy.
The host. Sorry.
Are you re-recording?
I am recording. I never stop the audio. Don't stop. Do you guys, in those, I'm making a lot of mouth noises, sorry. In those
Juicy
instances
mouth.
where I disappear, do you guys have the right to record your screen? Any
I
of
recorded
you?
it to my computer.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Can you
And switch the
maybe-
host to me, and then I'll send that along
Yeah.
with the
There's a
audio.
lot of good content you made.
I don't doubt it.
Tons.
Yesterweek, I was listening back to it, and Jared, your audio cut. Did you like manually cut yours off when we finally decided to call it off? Because everyone else's audio went on for a while. It sounded
Yes.
like they were still talking, but you were gone from it, so I
Yeah,
couldn't
because
make
I
any sense of
assumed
it.
I assumed we were going to stop talking because it didn't seem like anybody wanted to keep talking. But then
we had a
just
lot
kept
of. We were talking creatine. We were talking pre-workout. We were talking protein.
It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut it off early, and then we kept talking for like 20 minutes. I was like, God damn it.
God damn it.
Lesson learned. Never stop recording.
Oh wait. Oh my recording just went away.
That was back.
Okay, so now I'm recording again for sure. Ugh,
Okay.
that sucks.
What's the answer?
Now
to
everyone's in a
question
different
one?
Yeah.
order.
What's the answer?
Jotham, did you? All right, so Jotham said, disappointingly,
Tyler, Katy Perry.
And I said Tyler Perry Ellis. Okay.
I
Tyler
said
Perry
Tyler
Como.
Bing Crosby.
Tyler Bing Crosby.
That's what I said.
No, Tyler
I said
Perry
Tyler Perry
Como.
Como. That's
Did
what
you?
I said.
When?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I said
before you
when,
left.
and you
Before.
said yes.
They heard me. They confirmed
Yeah,
it.
you
Okay.
got that.
Go back to the recording. Perry Como did White Christmas? Not
I
Bing
thought he-
Crosby?
You know
Pretty
what?
sure it's Bing Crosby.
I think I might be wrong about that, but I think maybe at some point, maybe Perry Como did.
At some
He
point.
did a song.
He's done White Christmas, but yeah, I was thinking of Bing Crosby. So the correct answer is Tyler Bing Crosby. Question 2. I wonder if every question will take this long. Where's my goddamn pen?
I got disconnected. Just get disconnected every single time.
Oh, darn it.
That's good.
Question
We'll have another
2.
show.
A beetle and a smuggler.
Hold on. One more time. You
A beetle?
broke up there a little bit.
A beetle and a smuggler. Smuggler.
Did you say a beetle?
A beetle and the
And a
actor
smuggler.
who played a smuggler. Not a snuggler.
Jared.
Jared, go.
George Harrison Ford.
That's it. That's how the game is played.
Oh, Smuggler's Run.
Yeah. Harrison
movie?
Ford from Smuggler's Run. And we'll go ahead and give Jared a point for Tyler Bing Crosby. All right. Question 3. Billy Bob Thornton and Harrison Ford.
Corin.
Jotham.
Corin, go.
Damn it.
Sling
Corin.
Blade Runner.
That's right. Sling Blade Runner. Did you know that Harrison Ford, in order to make it seem like he really was in like a dystopian future, he put glass inside his shoe?
Yeah, I heard
In
that.
his eyes.
Yeah.
I did hear that.
He really had sex with robots.
That's good trivia.
Question 4. Jared currently leading 2 to Corin's 1. Bryan Cranston and Billy Bob Thornton.
Corin.
Corin, go.
Breaking Bad Santa.
It's correct. Breaking Bad Santa. That evens it up. Jared and Corin are tied 2-2. Jared, what are
Your
you laughing
drunk
about? This
audio
serious.
is so good.
Don't.
Oh, is it slowing down?
Yeah.
It's not gonna. The thing is, we we've joked about it in the past, and I thought, Jared and I like, laughing because Corin's audio was funky a while back. And then in the final video, none of that comes through. So Jared and I seemed like crazy people because you would just say something normally, be like, oh, and we thought we were so funny. So don't get bitten by the same horse I did. Question 5. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Carol O'Connor sitcom and a game show about surveys.
Jared.
Jared, go.
All in the Family Feud.
That's correct.
The
All in the Family
suspense.
Feud. Jared is up 3-2. Question 6. Jack Bauer, Andy McDowell, and Hugh Grant. Is Hugh Grant?
Corin.
Corin, go.
24 weddings and a funeral.
That's correct. 24 weddings and a funeral. Corin tying
That's
it up.
too
Oh my
many.
God. Jared gets 2. Corin gets 2. 3. It's all matched up now. 3-3. Jotham acting as the spoiler. He could throw anyone's game off at this point.
There's still time.
I just realized I was going to give a clue about this that I don't think it's accurate. I was going to mention Johnny Depp, but I don't think this isn't the show Johnny Depp was in. This was another cop show from the 80s.
Oh, man.
But not a cool cop show. It was a different cop show.
Okay.
And a show about a dog who solves mysteries. Kind
Corin.
of.
Wait.
Corin, go.
Shit. Hill Street Blues Clues.
That's, yeah. Well, God bless you for putting that together from what I said.
That was great.
Corin up 4-3. Okay. A sitcom that takes place in San Francisco and a drama about the dealings in the height of American federal government power.
Jared. Full House of Cards.
Full House of Cards. That's correct. Man, you guys are neck and neck. I understand why Jotham's backing out. Like, he just wants to see how this plays, you know?
In the presence of champions.
I can't hear half of this.
I apologize.
That's true.
The last question, the Blues Clues ones, I didn't get the first half of it.
Oh,
Now,
I'm
I wouldn't
sorry.
have gotten the question right anyways, I will say that. But I could not hear it.
Sorry. This is not the best medium in which to be playing a quiz contest.
We need a studio.
We need a studio.
A game show studio.
Question 9.
Yeah.
Question 9. A Marvel superhero. Oh, fuck.
It's a lot of
Still has eyebrows raised.
A Marvel superhero. I guess it could be a lot of different ones. And a French tightrope walker.
Oh, what? I don't know the name of no French tightrope walker.
Do you know any American tightrope walkers?
I
Only
know the name
Albanian
of a guy who
ones.
played one.
Okay,
All right.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Is that the answer?
Oh, what? It's close. Marvel superhero. And a French tightrope
What was the first
walker.
part?
A Marvel superhero.
And a French tightrope walker.
Don't know.
Spider-Man on wire. That was a documentary, Man on Wire, all about the French tightrope walker who eventually was portrayed by
I
Joseph
thought you wanted the
Gordon-Levitt.
actual name of the guy.
Yeah.
Did you think his name started with man?
There's other superheroes that don't have the man in the name.
I know, and that's why when I said a Marvel superhero, I realized it could also be
Iron
anyone.
Man, Spider-Man, one of the mans.
Any of those work. It could be Iron Man on Wire. It could be Aquaman on Wire, but he's not Marvel. Don't you forget
Star-Lord on Wire.
Yes, Star-Lord on Wire. Anyway, so that makes this pretty interesting because we're going into question 10. Jared and Corn are both tied 4-4. And that's about all we have to report.
That's it.
Question 10. All right. My Left Foot and Alice in Wonderland.
Corin.
Corn, go.
Daniel Day-Lewis Carroll.
That's correct. Corn takes it.
Oh boy.
Oops. 5-4. Oh boy. Daniel Day-Lewis Carroll.
What's My
Man.
Left Foot?
That was a movie with Daniel
starring Daniel
Day-Lewis.
It's a movie. Oh. I thought you were talking about your actual foot and like you called it Daniel Day-Lewis.
As I've known.
It was an inside joke. You guys lived together for years.
I'm trying to think of a situation
so
where I would
salty.
refer to my left foot.
Your friendship's so great.
I lose
Do
every time
do
because
you guys want to take a short break before we come back and do the news? Since you guys have been going nonstop, and I've been fumbling with technical problems behind the scenes.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back with the news right after this. Hello. You're back. Yep. This episode has been plagued with technical.
Okay, wait, one more
So-
time.
What happened?
Let me collect my thoughts here. I said this episode has been plagued with popcorn, and and technical difficulties is what I was trying to say. This episode has been plagued with technical difficulties, but we're back now, and Jotham's going to start us off with news.
Son wins lawsuit after mom throws away his best porno mags. So a 42-year-old man in Michigan sued his parents, Beth and Paul Working, after they tossed out what a judge called a trove of pornography and an array of sex toys.
Oh.
Trove.
U.S. District Judge
Array.
Paul Maloney in Kalamazoo granted the son's request for a summary judgment in his favor, and the parties have until mid-February to file written submissions on damages. So, Corin,
Yeah.
you're a lawyer.
Mhm.
Can you explain that?
Which part? Sex toys?
All of it.
What constitutes an array of sex
Explain it
toys?
sexually.
What a trove is?
Yeah. I think I got that part.
Oh, okay. You don't actually want me to explain summary judgment to you. That's not
Well,
that's
I
not
mean,
funny.
So like he didn't win. I mean
Yeah,
they just
yeah, he
have
did.
until they're just still in court. He didn't
No,
win.
yeah. If you went on summary judgment, essentially you went on whatever you made that motion on, whatever parts of the case you
Okay.
were.
So they have to figure
arguing.
out how much
All the trove was
they're
worth.
actually worth.
Correct. Yeah.
Wow. So this man, he and I say man, he's 42. He contends
He's a
the
man.
damages are
I'm
around
42.
25,000.
25,000.
I'm 42 today.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
25 grand.
42. Wait, and yes, $25,000. They don't go into details, but here's another one, Corin. His attorney, Miles Greengard, contends that his client should receive treble damages, which is allowed under his claim of conversion property.
Oh, cool. That means it means 3 times the damages.
Oh, wow. See, I knew there was lawyer stuff I didn't
So
understand.
75?
Yeah, 75K.
He said that this is a collection of often irreplaceable items and property. And the story is he moved into his parents' home late 2016 after a divorce. He went out of town, and they were supposed to deliver his belongings. Then he realized that the porn and whatever else never made it. His father sent him an email and said, quote, "Frankly, David, I did you a big favor getting rid of all this stuff." Oof. And the judge rejected the parents' request to dismiss the case. And getting to the heart of the coconut now, the legal issue before the court is whether Paul and Beth converted David's pornography to their own use.
Oh, okay. So
wait, no.
So now he's claiming that that they didn't destroy it or get rid of it, but they actually kept it and duplicated it.
No, conversion.
And he found that they did, is what it
conversion is a term of art in the law. It doesn't mean that they actually used it.
Oh, that's how I read it.
That's not how I
I
read it.
I need you with me at all times when I read these things.
This is the most legal episode that we've had in quite a while. Corin's really digging in.
So his dad's on the hook now for $75,000 for tossing out his vintage.
Well, in the latest ruling, he said as early as 1874, Michigan courts have recognized that conversion to one's own use was broad and could include destruction due to the converter's belief in the destroyed item's deleterious effects. Did I say that right?
Probably not.
No.
Deleterious?
That sounds right.
I don't know what that word is.
This is why I don't like reading on the air. I'm worried I'm going to come across a word I can't pronounce.
It happens all the time. Try reading about robots once in a while. I don't know why
I like that
when so accusatory.
Try harder.
Whenever a vaguely legal term comes up in someone else's news, Corin acts as though he's being asked a question directly and just starts doing this.
He do be doing
and I really
that.
like to see that type of expertise. Like you can see, like he slides into like a character. You know, he's all business. He's like, oh, I understand all these words. Corin, what's been going on in the news?
Okay. An electric plane with no moving parts has made its first flight. Your typical jet plane is full of fast-moving blades. We need the spinning of turbines and propellers to create thrust and let us take to the skies. Or do we? In a paper out today from MIT researchers, they have created and flown the first plane that doesn't require any moving parts. The experimental
It's like
aircraft,
a Dyson Airblade.
Yeah, it is.
A glider.
It's like, have you ever seen the ion fans? Mm-hmm. That is essentially the same technology. They're using high voltage, 40,000 volts, to create a gust of wind to go across the actuator. Is that what it's called?
At least you can pronounce it.
I don't know what the thing is called. It
Yeah,
doesn't
come on,
say.
legal man. Tell us all about aeronautics.
Did you say actuator on a non-moving parts plane?
Listen,
That's a great point, Jerry.
The engine don't got no moving parts. There's no more spinning
engine,
blades.
sorry.
That's what this is about. They're tired of.
You said no moving
They're
parts.
tired of jets full of fast-moving blades. That was
tired of it. We're sick of it as a society.
I am actually. I mean, this wasn't a funny story to bring. I am very excited about the this new technology. Yeah. Just because it would be such a disruptive technology. Like it'll.
Oh, you're a culture jammer too, huh?
Yeah, I want to jam this culture. I want to jam these fucking blades. Get them out of here. I'm tired of them.
Blade Jammer.
Oh, I love that game.
Like
See, was
like
his
a
funny
Harrison Ford
too?
movie.
Right.
Anyway,
Sling Blade Jammer.
I really liked
bring
it,
that back.
and I can't wait to have.
Does it look like
Hover
it looks like
boots.
a ring? Like it's a.
No, they're just they're really thin wires. They're just stretched across the bottom of the wings, and they just create a wind that goes backwards for propulsion. It's pretty cool.
Create a wind that goes backwards.
Man, let's go
name of my
back to
project.
Jared, what's in the
collection
news
of
with you?
Back to the Future.
Let's go back to
My
talking about
collection of
legal
poetry,
stuff.
The wind goes backwards.
This everyone's saying very funny things, but this connection is just fucking stinky dick. Like
It is the stinkiest of dicks.
and see, I said stinky dick like 6 seconds ago, and then everybody laughed like way later. So I know the connection's bad.
I've been talking about lag the whole show.
You didn't even score once during the trivia. There must be one.
I think I buzzed in before Corn for
Not even close.
Wait, what was the Blade Runner one?
Sling Blade
whatever.
Runner.
Not even close.
Sling Blade Runner.
I mean,
Sling
that's.
Blade
I mean,
Jammer.
I have no doubt that you guessed Sling Blade Runner before Corin.
Hey.
Oh, man, do you guys want to get back together and record on Saturday instead?
Yeah.
This show's fucking weird. All right.
Let Jared do his news.
Yeah. See
Jared,
what you can salvage of this.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't make everybody do that.
All right. A Space Force cadet was busted down a rank for bailing on PT to get a PlayStation 5. Officially reprimanded by Space Force and knocked down a rank for being 30 minutes late for a fitness lesson because he was scouting out nearby Target stores for the new PlayStation 5. When he was reminded by his superior to get his ass to the fitness lesson, he responded, quote, YOLO, comma, PS5, whatever the caret mark is, greater than letters of discipline.
Whoa.
So he basically told his like,
That's a pretty baller response.
Yeah. I give him a promotion.
YOLO, as the kids say, means you only live once.
Oh.
And it's that kind of reckless attitude that gets one's name written up in the letter of reprimand.
Was that their official statement?
The official statement is they have a photocopy of it here. On Tuesday, 01 December 2020, Senior Airman Redacted was 30 minutes late for his pre-appointed fitness improvement program with Sergeant Redacted due to an attempt at buying a new PS5 console, which involved going to multiple Target stores 1 hour before attending FIP. He was told at the end of FIP on that Monday to meet at 11 on Tuesday at the gym facility. I sent a reminder about it, and he responded he was driving home from Target to get his gym clothes and uniform approximately 30 minutes before, and responded with YOLO PS5 greater than letters of discipline.
Cool. I like him. I like
Official
Sergeant
government
Redacted.
document.
He's my favorite.
Oh no, he's frozen again.
Department of the Air Force,
Oh, he's
United
back.
States Space Force, Space Delta 8, the unit. Also, I didn't know this, Space Force has a motto. It's Semper Supra.
Space Force, I have a model.
It means above everything.
I like
Above,
that.
always above.
I like
God
that
damn it.
that they have a motto with a question mark at the end.
Come on,
Above
Semper
everything.
Supra. Always above. That's what it means. Sorry.
Always
Always
above.
Always above. Always above.
What if you're in space is below you?
Yeah, always above.
It's always
It's all around you.
A space below me. Is that what you said?
I had a backup story that's also PS5 related.
Lay it on
You guys
us.
want to hear it? Xbox Series X and PS5 scalpers are getting scammed by fake customers.
Oh.
So people are getting sick of getting scalped, so they're just fucking with the scalpers now. And there's a whole subreddit devoted to this called Scam the Scalpers. And like they will send them, like, say this one guy like works at like a tire place, and like they go through this whole back and forth. Oh, I'm here, meet at this certain time, blah blah blah. And like the guy selling the PS5 gets far enough where the other guy's like, all right, well, I need you to buy like $300 worth of tires that now that you're already here. Like he was already like at the place and like parked in whatever area. Or like another one set, like, you know, you could suggest to go to like a children's hospital, like to meet to sell it, and then like send the news crew over there and be like, oh, this guy's donating a PS5 to like the children's unit.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I
That's a
like
pretty
that.
good
Yeah, I
move.
thought that one was pretty good. That one's pretty good.
People were doing that to the people who were like scalping those video cards that
That's what I thought
that
of.
I want. They're like bidding on the eBay, like bidding like $50,000, like bidding way too high that where eBay would have to cancel the transaction.
They're
like,
bidding on
delist
the
item.
eBay. I put a curse on them.
But yeah.
Sorry, there's just something where you never resolved when you said they bid on the eBay and well, that's that. You never there was a way that you could have made the eBay make sense, but it didn't. Sorry. That's great, man. Yeah, really bone over those people who are hoarding.
Yeah, screw those guys.
Hoarding their PS5s and those cards. There's still a shortage on those cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Has there been a worldwide survey to see if the company ever really produced the numbers that they claim they did?
That's the thing now. There's like a dozen companies that are producing them, and they're all out. Like,
really?
Yeah.
All right.
All out.
I have an alert set up with a company that it basically like puts you on a line, like puts you in a queue. So when one becomes available, they will sell you one guaranteed, and they'll email you a link, but you have 8 hours to respond to it, or you lose your place in line.
I can
and that
email.
was
I can respond in 8 hours.
ago.
It's easy.
That was 3 hours. That was 3 months ago.
Huh.
So they still haven't gotten
You haven't
through.
gotten the email yet.
Yeah.
Did you check your spam folder?
Yeah. Every day.
Okay.
Man,
Every 5 minutes, actually.
I gotta say right now, this connection is fucking beautiful.
Oh, it really is.
It's snapping. Like, all right, sing along with me. I wanna rock and roll all night.
Let's go.
And party every day. Okay, so that proves it. We're in perfect sync. All right. Well, I think that's probably where we should leave it. We've got this perfect video going on right now after hours of horrible lag and crappiness. I'm going to look at this video. I'm going to tell you guys what I really think about it. I've definitely felt very uncomfortable through most of it. And I feel like we weren't really communicating properly because of the weird lag and apparently the hilarious way I sounded throughout the entire episode.
Yeah, it's been a weird one.
It's been a weird one, eh?
Hey.
All right, guys. Well, it's been great to... Oh, that's the news.
And the show.
Yeah. Well, it's been great talking to you regardless of whether the episode came out even vaguely intelligibly. What were you going to say, Jotham?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry.
Did I look like I was going to say something good?
Yeah, maybe you just were about to sneeze.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, I want everybody to find Grand National Championships on any platform you can. And I want you to subscribe to it. If you can, rate it. And God bless you if you can review. And if you do it on multiple platforms, all the better. Light, rake, and subscribe for us. And keep on trucking. And
yes.
I mean, just don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the stars.
It's always above.
Remember, remember, sky above me, stars below me. So for Jotham Fady and for Corin LaPointe Atchison and James Jared McLeod, I'm Alistair Fraser St. Hill, 42 years old. I hope everybody has a great week, day, month, and
even your year.
Goodbye.
Bye.